Yo, what is going on, Ecomi fam? Hope you guys are doing good, man. We got some big news in the house. If you haven't heard, VeVe has just announced that Spider-Man is going to be dropping Saturday, August 7th. Be ready. All right, let's just get into it. Let's get into the computer and show you guys the news, man. This is absolutely crazy and incredible. And I hope you guys are pumped. This is major news, guys. And also, we've been talking a little bit about the Okex exchange listing as well, and why that is a super huge deal. All right, so let's just get into it and get started. All right. All right. We gotta get it live. All right. So VeVe has just announced 7:20 p.m. on Twitter and everywhere. It's on David Yu's account, on Instagram. It's all over Instagram, Twitter, everywhere you go. They announced it. All right. Huge, crazy deal. All right. August 7th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right. So August 7th, that is literally this Saturday. So everybody's going to be enjoying their Saturday, man, enjoying the drop. I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped to just stream this one, to be honest. This drop is going to be absolutely epic. And anyways, let's get into it. All right. So as you can see there, they tweeted, and let me make sure. Let me know how you guys are doing today, tonight, whatever part of the world you're from. Cryptos R Us is going to be partnered up with Ecomi. George is a homie. All right. Is that guy that mentioned Ecomi the other day? He said he was going to do like a whole tidbit on it. I think Hello K tweeted it or shared about that one. Let me go ahead and tweet this out. Get the Ecomi fam in the house tonight. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. Hope you guys are doing good tonight. Hopefully I'm not streaming too late. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. First of all, we're going to cover the Okex listing, and then we'll get into Spider-Man as far as why it's such a big deal. It's actually coming to Disney Plus, okay? So this is just amazing news all around, okay? Not only for Ecomi, the project, but this is good for the NFTs on the app. I mean, it's just good publicity all around, right? Okay, so if you didn't know about Okex, man, Okex, all right? Whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it Okex because that sounds best. But they've been around for a while now, all right? So if you're new to the crypto space, just know that they've been around for a while. People at first, when they first came out, didn't take them that much serious until they had massive volume. Like, let's refresh this page, and I'll show you just how much volume they actually have. Okay, you just saw it said 4 million, so roughly just under 4 million. But a minute ago, obviously before I refreshed the page, before the market was down, it said 4 million, or 4 billion, I'm sorry, 4 billion. With the B, capital B. All right, that's just 24-hour volume. All right, look at Binance, 14 billion. Coinbase Exchange doesn't even have 3 billion. Okay, and it says number 2 exchange. All right, 5 billion weekly visits, average liquidity 572. Huobi, who I thought was going to be the exchange we were going to get listed on. Okay. You go back in the time machine, the DeLorean time machine, and you go back to my earlier videos, guys, you can see right here that essentially in this video I talk about how I believed Huobi was going to be the next exchange, or an Asian exchange, and I was close, very close, because that's good. That's a good listing. Okex is a good listing because look at this, 3 billion 24-hour right there. OKX has more volume in the last 24 hours than one of the top exchanges right there. Both, more than both of them, all right? Average liquidity, let's compare that number. 494 versus those two, which I guess they have a little bit better average on the liquidity as far as this 24 hours go. Not too bad, though, comparing to Coinbase and Huobi, all right? Then we got the weekly visits, of course, almost 2.6 million basically, and it's got more, like I said, than Huobi, if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I'm not. Like I said, I've never heard anybody pronounce it myself, so I don't know. So I do apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I digress. More than FTX. FTX is a big one. They're doing big things in the community. Anyways, it's a big deal, right? They got a lot of trading pairs, 630, oh yeah, 631, at least markets. I'm not really sure what that means, but that would be the coins. 276 number of coins. I guess markets would be considered like, maybe like all the derivatives trading and like all that stuff, right? The leverage trading, and maybe that's what it means by markets, different markets, right? So they've got quite a few, man. They got quite a few. So OKX, man, definitely a great exchange. You know, obviously Ascendex, BitMax was down here. Crypto.com, so it's better, it ranks higher than Crypto.com. Crypto.com has been out there, man. They're sponsoring the UFC. They're sponsoring Formula One racing, which is a worldwide brand. At Formula One, you know, those like super fast cars, and they literally tour around the world, literally. It's a great sport. If you haven't watched it, it's racing. They drive those like go-kart looking cars. It's absolutely epic and amazing. It's a big deal in Europe, and they literally travel everywhere. They travel to like Dubai. I mean, it's a big deal. So anyways, OKX, more liquidity, more volume, ranked higher than Crypto.com, all right? Huobi Korea, it's a big one, but that's also Huobi. OKCoin, blockchain.com, BitHum, that used to be a big one. Anyways, so it's a big deal, all right? So I was going to read into this a little bit more, but as you can see, I was doing a little background. Let's take a look at the price real quick, maybe refresh the page and see if we can get a fresh token price. Green Goblin and Venom confirmed. Yeah, I hope, man. That would be absolutely epic, right? If that was the case. Yeah, big YouTuber, glad to move past market. Yeah, that was absolutely just not the news segment I wanted to tune into, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm super excited, man, because yesterday was Spider-Man Day, and today is the announcement. All right, so it's positive vibes all around, baby. Handshakes, firm handshakes, and nods and chest bumps all around in the community. So this is the time to celebrate. This is not a time to focus on, you know, the FUD. This is a time to celebrate, guys. So let's keep our eye on the prize. Look at this. Coin price is turning around on the chart. And yeah, not bad, right? Not bad. So we're at 0.0032. Obviously, you know, it's picking up volume. There's just for obvious reasons, right? So I think it'll, you know, stabilize. Obviously, OKX has way more volume than the other exchanges. Good volume, and it'll add a new market segment in there, if you will, because it's based out of Seychelles, I believe. Yeah, so OKX is a Seychelles-based crypto exchange that provides a platform for various trading cryptocurrencies. Some of exchange core features include spot and derivative trading. It was founded in 2017, which is basically right before, it was pretty much, I was definitely around when this came out, so I know very well what this company is, and you know, basically how they've have made a place for themselves, obviously. But yeah, a lot of people didn't take them serious in the beginning, but man, look at where they are at now. Even back then in 2017, only like a year later in 2018, I remember they absolutely just blew up, right? if you are kind of older in crypto, you kind of know the story, so I'm not going to go on with that. But it's an exchange with some good volume, right? So that's the good news. Asian's about to wake up too. Yeah, so like that's the thing, man. A lot of crypto OGs know what that means, and when you're, if you were trading a pair back then and you knew the crypto never goes to sleep, that's the thing, right? So you have to pay attention to these types of exchanges if you're day trading, okay, or swing trading even, because they will absolutely devastate you if you go to sleep and you're not prepared for the Asian market to wake up. And so that's why, from a long-term investment standpoint, like most of us are in Ecomi and OMI, this is a good thing because it brings in a different, it brings in a different market segment, if you will, right? In a different market. So that's a good thing for the token and the organic movement of the token, and it opens up a new ballpark of liquidity and organic growth. Okay, so good deal all around. Token price doesn't go up. It's just gonna burn more OMI. We're talking about Spider-Man, man. We're talking about Spider-Man, the world's most grossing superhero. Let's just look at the stats. Spider-Man. I'll just type in something like that. The highest grossing Spider-Man movie, $821 million, almost $1 billion. All right. Okay. Stay Your Real's world's favorite superhero, Spider-Man. All right. The entire, look at this map right here. Okay, the United States, you have all parts of South America, a lot of parts of Africa, parts of East, a lot of Europe, pretty much the whole, all of Europe, and then you have over here in this region, north of China, south of Russia, around India, like Spider-Man all around. Canada, Captain America, all right. We have Reese over here in Australia that likes Captain America. All right, I see you, Reese. Dude, Pop Visley, do you see the shirt? Can you see what I'm wearing? Shout out to Pop Visley. Look at this. Thanks for the shirt, brother. That's from Pop Visley. You can hit him up on Twitter. His handle is his name. He just chatted. He said, "Let's go." He's got a P as his icon right now in the chat. We have GeoMai, who's a member of my channel. Appreciate you, my man. That's why he has a green name on the channel and a OMI next to his name, because he was wise and supported the channel. So I appreciate you, man. It allows me to get cups of coffee or pay my water, which this is my water right here. We got some juice, so I appreciate you, brother. I used to do morning streams, so it really just helps out with the coffee. Pop Visley says, "Oh yeah, nice, no problems." You're welcome, dude. Check him out, man. If you want some sweet, I got my Master Collector's mug, I got my VeVe mug, I got my VeVe shirts. Pop Visley be popping, bro, with the swag, so I'm just saying. People don't understand Asia buys twice as much as, yeah. So listen, do you see that what GeoMai said in the chat? People don't understand Asia buys twice as much crypto as USA. Look at the top exchanges, Binance, Okex, Huobi, all based in Asia. So if you don't know who these exchanges are, you will. And you will, my friends. I feel like Yoda. You will. Yeah, so these exchanges are no joke. Like a lot of these are based out in Asia. Like, I don't know, I want to say like 80% of them are based out in Asia. I'm pretty sure like Coin One is like an Asian exchange. I can't remember exactly. I know Okex for sure, Huobi for sure. Obviously Binance, they're notorious for being from Singapore. BitHum. There's a lot of other big ones I think that were as well. I'm trying to remember. I believe OKcoin. There's a bunch, all right? But they all make up a large, I mean, like Geomite was saying, man, they absolutely can control markets, right? So you have to pay attention. If you are based in America or Europe, you gotta be paying attention. These are no joke. It's a good thing though. It's a good thing. I'm trying to spout off good news to you guys. By the way, Spider-Man, when is Spider-Man coming to Disney Plus? All right, Spider-Man is coming to Disney Plus, but when? All right. So this article by Decider says, yes, Spider-Man is coming to Disney Plus. So you're part of Disney Plus with new films released between 2022 2026, moving to the platform after landing first at Netflix. So the movies are going to Disney Plus. So as early as 2022, just around the corner. Good news for your NFTs, baby. All right, this is good news for the platform, baby. When people find out there's Spider-Man dropping, guess where they're gonna go? They're gonna download that VeVe app. All right, and they're gonna figure out, man, there's Batman on there too. So this is good news for your NFTs right here. Marvel Spidey and His Amazing Friends series premiere August 6th. August 6th. All right. Okay. Couple days from now. All right. Look at this. Doesn't that look cool? It's going to be on Disney Channel and Disney Junior. It says Marvel Spidey and His Amazing Friends is the first full-length Marvel series for preschoolers. Pretty cool. This series features Peter Parker, Miles Morales, and Gwen Stacy. Okay, that's 3 variations of Spider-Man / Spider-Woman, right? All right, so pretty cool that the Spider-Verse is sweet, man. The Spider-Verse, the world's most iconic, world's most popular superhero. We could be getting variations of Spider-Man, all right? Spider-Man plus the VeVe-verse would absolutely be huge, okay? We all love Spider-Man in Australia. Heck yeah, I need a new hoodie. What website is for the merch? Popvisly, what is it, man? What's your link? Popvisly, it's literally his name.com. His name.com. Look at that. It's pretty cool. And he's got like that that sweet collector vibe to it, you know what I mean? Got that grocery bag, you know, you got to get that, pick up the groceries up in there. Maybe you need to put your sweats in there, you know, go to the gym. You got your tote, you know, your wife might love that tote. Get your groceries out of that. You got the OG, you got the shirt right here. That's actually me on the picture. Did you guys know that? This is me on a drop on that picture. Like that was me getting the Lucky Bunny. Right there. Totally kidding. That's not me. Look at that. That's like dollar bill shirt with the reso. Hoodies, you know, when you gotta get in that get that VR. Diamond Hands hoodie, which is freaking sweet. Paying homage. VeVe Netflix. Homie's wagon. VeVe Sniper on the T-Rex. Like these are freaking sweet, guys. So if you check that out, check it out. Bet, thanks for sharing. You're welcome. Vince again. What's up, OMI fam? Yo, what it do? Toasty says, I hope it's an OG Spider-Man, not this weenie Spider-Man. We need Peter Parker, not Miles Morales. So Miles Morales is super cool though. He's a brand new Spider-Man. I mean, 10-year anniversary was yesterday, essentially. Like this month, his birthday is tomorrow, technically, when he was actually born. As far as the storyline goes, look at this. You got all kinds of cool stuff in the Spider-Verse. Actual mech spider. These are all cool characters, guys. Come on. I get we need Peter Parker, but we also need Miles Morales, man. Because honestly, I relate a lot with Miles Morales, man. I'm not gonna lie. I relate to Peter Parker too, but yeah. So we could see Black. What was it? Black Black Cat, is that what her name is? Let's see here, Spider-Man, Black Cat, Felicia Hardy. Yeah, so let's see here. So that's Black Cat. I guess him and her and Peter Parker had like this, and Spider-Man had a or her and Spider-Man, I should say, had a little love interest. So maybe that's what the see, as you can see, they're like smooching and stuff. Look at Mary Kate in the back. She's like, oh, like that beam. So anyways, maybe we could see her, man. You know, what was that whole like cat reference on David Hughes, like clues? So time will tell, man. Time will tell. I think they will, man. I have a feeling that there'll be different variations of Spider-Man. It could, obviously, I think there's definitely going to be a Peter Parker, but it would make more marketing sense and for Marvel sense to have Spider-Man Day was yesterday. You have the birthday of Miles Morales on the 3rd, and I believe August 10th is Peter Parker's birthday. And I mean, all around, it's just, you know, 10-year anniversary of Miles Morales as well. So it just makes sense to have different variations of Spider-Man, is all I'm saying. So look at this. I love the black and white Spider-Man right here in the middle, the detective. I'm a sucker for detective stuff, man. Like the Batman detective comics or whatever. Those are freaking sweet. And I love that variation, but maybe like later down the road, they bring out some of these other variations, you know? I'm not saying at first, because obviously it's nice to hopefully get a Spider-Man, an OG Peter Parker, right? Crypto4 West says, cheers, friends. What an amazing week to be alive. Hey, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I miss you. Long time no chat. Kyle, beef or chicken? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, man. I'll eat both. Let me scroll up through the chat. Alright, sweet. Look how sweet that is, though. Look at that graphic. Variant edition. Imagine owning that comic. What if it's a comic? Oh my gosh. That'd be insane. This would be a actual smart idea to pick one of these comics up before Spider-Man gets ridiculously insane, even more insanely popular than he already is. We need my man, this is the comics way. Hey man, KMB Golf, man, I appreciate you. Thanks for the sub. I mean, look at these covers, man. Look at this art. Oh, this is like a poster. What if this was a poster, like 2D, like stuff? I mean, sky's the limit, man. All this Spider-Man stuff. Look how cool that freaking is. So I hope some of this stuff drops on the app. That's literally epic. All right. So now let's take a look at the charts here, guys, real quick. The price is still like, look at that. It said brrr on the day chart. So it just kind of like, what was this? 2 days ago, started uptrending, and then just like after they announced the news, it's just like all over. But it's starting to uptrend, so maybe we'll see an uptrend. About like that. It obviously broke out like right there. Look how it coincides with patterns and wedges sometimes. Just broke out of that, nice and clean. So your day trading, you could have picked some of at 0.0027 after it broke out, maybe. Let it consolidate, let it uptrend. Look at this, it bounced, it wanted to bounce off that moving average right there. But it broke down a little bit, came back around, found support. So a lot of stars align on this little trade. I say little, if you have a lot of OMI, that's a big trade for, you know, that micro movement, if you will. For you guys that are chart savvy. Okay. Here's where we're sitting zoomed out. Penny 0.013. That's where we need to be for that those massive gains. But a lot of OMI is being burned off right now. Let's take a look and see if we can pull up the token wallet. Let me try to pull it up real quick. I'm trying to remember, is it token? Burn wallet. $8 billion dollars. Or $8 billion, I mean 8 billion OMI. Big Kyle, yo, what's up, Gamma? May your enemies disperse. My man Gameverse in the house, and we talking about blowing up the VeVe verse. I don't have a flow like you though, bro. That's what makes you one of a kind. Yo, Gamma, love your work. Yeah, Gamma's a monster, man. Highly recommend you guys go check him out on the YouTube. Let me see. Let me go pull up his channel real quick. Oh, I see the Gale dropping a video. Okay, okay. All right. Let's see. That's the wrong Gameverse. Let's get the right one pulled up. This video, his latest video, if you haven't seen, right here. By the way, Gamma's almost at 1K subs. Let's get him to 1K. You could literally be an FA sub 1,000 subscriber and be in his history book. So I highly recommend you follow him if you want to be a sub 1,000 edition follower. Okay? Chill, Kyle, you ain't gotta do all that. We jumping from stream to stream. Heck yeah, we're raiding. I'm on your stream, LOL. Let's go watch.
It's Gameverse.
It's Gameverse.
Strong uniting, the weak dispersed. VeVe's in a league no one's seen on this earth, and we.
I love that, like that right there.
Gameverse. May the strong unite and the weak disperse. VeVe's in a league no one's seen on this earth, and we stand as elite because we believed in it first. What's going on, my homies and my OMETs? So look on me, gang.
Dude, I love that intro.
Today we're.
Don't play about my grass now.
Don't become on my grass.
Right, we're trying to keep the neighborhood clean.
Most crucial to be successful, and VeVe executed it flawlessly.
Dude, I love that background music. It makes me think like of I don't know, it puts me in that like champion like boxing mode, like that Rocky Balboa / like Creed, you know what I mean? I don't know.
And speaking of Fortnite, did you know they haven't made anything less than $3.5 billion?
$3.5 billion, baby. All right, so we back on that token wallet. Just wanted to give a shout out to Gamma in the house. Let's see here. I don't know if they've updated this though. Just says updated like, well, I guess they did a month ago. So maybe they don't like you know, maybe they wait till after a drop and then like update it. I really don't know. We need Pudding Cheeks to come on the stream and help us with that. You know what this song's called? It's called Banhammer. Reminds me of Dan Crawlers. Are you live streaming Saturday, Kyle? Crystal, you bet I am. 100%. Ooh, sold your Superman. You serious? Thought there's a Soul Superman, new Spider-Man, gem in hand. Yeah, I sold a, that calls video was dope. Game it first, Kyle, you belay. Nah, man. In my past life I did. Now I'm just perma-chilled. Like normal. Alright, look at that though. Nothing can stop this community, man. So the tokenomics is here. Here's how it goes, alright? If it goes low, we burn more OMI. If it goes high, you make more money. If the token gets manipulated or dumped, quote unquote, it goes back to burning more OMI. So what do you think long run when everybody's going to be holding, like look at this, established a baseline, found support right in here. So like I was saying early in a stream, return to the mean, back to the mean, and now it's curving back around. All right, curving back around. Long run, where do you think this token is going to be, man? When all these tokens decide, even if it stays down, whatever, burns more OMI, goes up, whatever, you made money. All right, simple as that. And it's only going to get better, right? It's going to get better over time. More exchanges probably are coming. They said 2 exchanges in I think August too, so we may see another exchange happen pretty quickly, pretty rapidly. I don't know when this month, but I believe Reese was saying in Telegram, as you guys saw. So we could see another exchange, and if we're getting listed on Okex, what other exchange could there be? I mean, gosh, guys, there could be another big exchange announcement. I mean, all these exchanges add up big time over time, and then they just keep piling on top of each other. It's gonna open up the token to a lot more possibilities and more markets. Okay, that organic growth is gonna start picking up. These users are gonna start getting invested long term and download the app and pick up NFTs. So that's another aspect as well. So. But man, what an exciting day, man. We got Spider-Man, and I'm excited. So how much OMI do we need to burn to make a real difference? It's a good question. I mean, there's been quite a bit of token burn off. Let me see if I can pull up the old Pudding Cheeks document. I don't know if he's updated in a while. OMI token burn spreadsheet, I think that's the one. See if I think it was Jorge or Jesus that was updating this one, or I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, Jesus, yep, that's right. He's updating this one. 73 days remains till 10 billion OMI. But there's only, you know, it says 750,000 circulating supply, but really there's only like, because out of like what, 400,000 almost of that's like locked up, or something crazy happened where they're locked up for like 2,000 years or something crazy. I don't even remember, but so really there's only like, there's way less circulating supply than that. How much should I sell number 746 common DeLorean for? Ooh, number 746. I'm not sure, man. That's a good mint. You could get a somewhat of a premium. I think sub 500 is kind of where the sweet spot for selling for a nice premium, but you could get a decent premium for sub 1k, because that's still kind of a good, you know, that's still sub 1k, so that's still good. You got zeros in there. I hit 1 million OMI on the weekend. Not flexy, just stoked to have it done. Sit back and just watch the show, says Pop Vizzle. Yeah, me too, man. I'm getting close to that 1 mil. I'm your, you know, I'm your average neighborhood daily streamer like Spider-Man, and you know, I work hard for that money, baby, and I gotta pay my bills. I gotta support my family, and you know, it is what it is, baby. So I'm not some kind of Randy Chavez. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm just that daily average neighborhood Spider-Man Kyle Wilson, you know, YouTuber. I'll be there one day. I don't know how, but I will. Through my NFTs, maybe. Maybe I'll trade my way up. I don't know. Burning gold, 10 million. Let's see. Let's do 30 million. 513 days. That's if a Ecomi team does nothing. So 30 million is quite a bit. All right. I don't know if this accounts for the token price. $17 months, divided by 12, 1.4 years, 30 million. That's a significant amount, and that's considering, you know, that's not considering if they add in additional burning types of tokenomics, which they very, very well could. They could introduce skins, so there could be a number of things they do. This wouldn't be the first project if this did happen, where they introduce new burn tokenomics. Like there's actually quite a few projects that will do that. They'll just be like, hey, we're gonna burn, you know, we're gonna burn off like XYZ token, and we're just gonna do it. All right, they wouldn't be the first ones to do that at a crypto project. They won't be the first ones, and they won't be the last ones to introduce other different types of tokenomics and things like that. So, for instance, master collectors, we could see something there. I don't know. So the sky is bright, or the sky is, you know, I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Sky is the limit. That's what I was trying to say. Puzzle Master, 166 billion OMI circulating supply, which is considering 30 billion right here, can be burned in 1.2 years or 1 point whatever years. Back to work. Cheers, Raphael. Cheers, brother. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. I don't have a connection to Superman like Ray Fixie. Yeah, I sold my UG Kaida 111 edition number for 800 gems, and I really love that piece. Okay, I like that choke move that he's got on Ito, and it was one of my favorite pieces in my collection with the low edition number, because it was the first UG Kaida, it was a season 1, and a first Rise of Ultraman, you know, post one of the variants. So it was like edition 111. Carl, what's your thoughts on flipping old collectibles to get new ones? Well, there you go. Hey, you know, everybody's strategy is going to be different, man. If you're not like, if you don't have like an enormous like whale budget, you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to, sometimes you got to flip some old collectibles. You know, that's what you got to do. Like, you could always, if you get those low edition numbers, you could always flip those and make your profits there and buy back on that same collectible for, you know, a higher edition number for way cheaper, and still have your sets. So that's kind of my strategy I'm doing, is I'm taking my low edition numbers, taking a look at those. I'm not selling all of them, but I'm just taking a look at them, seeing which ones I can let go. I mean, 800 gems, guys, that's a big, I mean, I bought back the UG Kaida for like 40 gems. I mean, so that's roughly, I paid $20 in fees. So what was that, like 740 gems? So we account for fees, which was like 20, and then I bought back 40. That's 740 gems profit. I still have the set. I still have my Master Collector's set. Okay, not a bad trade-off if I'm trying to buy new collectibles, right? I sold 333 Necronomicon for a drop for 888 gems. That's a nice profit, man, because that Necronomicon was what, like, how many gems was it for on the drop? Like 70 or 80 or something like that to pick up the book. That's not bad, man. That's a good deal if you're trying to get those new collectibles, because you could literally buy back a Necronomicon probably for, I don't know what they're going for it, like 300 gems or something like that. I haven't looked. They could be going for more now, but you could still be profiting is what I'm trying to say, and you guys get what I'm trying to say. If they burn 30 million, that would be around the circulating supply of Dogecoin. 130 billion. Sure would. So you guys do the math, man. You guys do the math. They already have a token expert on there on their team advising them. You know, you don't need some, like, yeah, I mean, I won't get into that old stuff, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out that you can burn a lot of token here. All right, you can introduce a lot of different tokenomics. It's your business. You can do whatever you want at the end of the day, but it has to be obviously like sustainable, make sense for the long term, and beneficial to everybody involved. So obviously there's a couple, you know, variables, but it's not that hard. If you've been in crypto for a long time, you know what's up. I'm sitting on 3 different number 45 collectibles, new gem, but I'm holding. Dang. 3? Dear gosh. That's crazy, man. No, 3 number 45s. That's literally insane. Okay, my 111th Yuji Kaida Ultraman 2D poster netted 800 gems, so I couldn't imagine 3 number 45s. That Yuji Kaida is a pretty OG though, especially if you're an Ultraman fan, which the guy bought it from me was. His profile picture was an Ultraman. Alright. Alright. See if he updated. He did. He's updating. Alright. Total burn 8 billion. OMI. Yeah, he's got that burn wallet address pulled up as well. Circulating supply. I don't know if you know this, Pudding Cheeks, but you can actually put in a well, I guess Bitcoin. You could do a Bitcoin formula where it like automatically updates. I don't know if there's one for OMI though, but I'm sure somebody out there can create that along with the circulating supply, maybe, but more so on the market cap for sure, and the current price. I'm sure somebody can make that for Google Sheets, because they have that for Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure, because I made a spreadsheet to track Bitcoin price on a spreadsheet before. Cut a number 68 Mothman for 150 the other day when this guy was posting a bunch of number 68 Cryptikins. That's interesting. That's a pretty low mint, yeah. I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram, Cryptikins was releasing those Cryptikins Unleashed, which were actually really cool. They're a limited edition Comic-Con exclusive. Yeah, so, yeah, there you go. He's updating the spreadsheet. You guys can check that out in the link in the description. The Ultraman, what do I call this thing? VeVe Ultra Master Sheet. It has literally every resource you can think of. And if you're feeling, you know, if you're feeling like a kind human being, you can send me like a couple of gems as a donation. You know, Batman approves. But yeah, down below I have literally the token burn spreadsheet. Got the OMI tracker graph. Obviously these are by the community, so shout out to the community. Pudding Cheeks, Jesus on the graph. Daily burn, Twitter, collectibles price reports by VeVe Hive. VeVe Master Collector Sheet by the Master Collectors Telegram group, which is actually limited now. But Thompson eBay price sheet, which I think he's actually built it out to a much more advanced than just eBay. So you can actually track a lot of different things. He's built a lot of things out, man, and what a great job, man. But Thompson has done a great job of building the spreadsheet out and doing a valuable resource in the community here. And built up a loyal fan base, man. So shout out to Butt Thompson for that. But yeah, that's the most of the sheets and whatnot you can find on the link in the description below. If you want to join my private Discord, you can too. It's right there on the top, the very top. But yeah, look at that, crazy, man. Spider-Man all over the world. Like you can see Captain America. Like, what is that? That's Germany, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. That Captain America, Australia, because these are pretty big countries, so that's blatantly obvious. Wonder Woman, which is Russia, which is actually pretty crazy, man. Who would have thought, you know? This is actually very interesting. Batman in Europe and South America. I'd figure, well, Batman has a decent following out of like some of this, like Spain, Portugal. Iron Man's kind of sprinkled throughout there. What is this? Is this Hulk? Yeah, that's Hulk. Like Brazil loves Hulk apparently. Is that where Brazil's at right there? That's very interesting. Oh my gosh. Marvel versus DC. Oh my gosh. Marvel's completely like a planet takeover. 51 countries versus 9. Russia just makes it look like a ginormous map. Franchise by state. This is interesting. The New England states just love DC apparently. That's funny. But obviously it's like, I mean, you look at that. That's just a total dominance by Marvel. My state right here, Oklahoma, Marvel. Although I'm partial to neither, but what I was gonna say is I love DC, man. I grew up on DC stuff. Batman, DC's always got a place, man. Look at this Venom. Venom. Look at Joker. Joker. The most popular supervillains. That's not a surprise in America. Joker. I think we all know Joker is pretty popular. But Slow Mint Sheets is great. I don't use his sheets much yet, but I will. I added that sheet a long time ago. Now look where Bud is. Thanos. Look at Thanos. Freaking real popular. I'm surprised. I bet he's close to Joker as far as popularity in America, because Thanos is pretty sweet. I'm not surprised about Venom too. Those are good ones. I'm not sure who Implate is. I know who Ultraman or Ultron, Catwoman, and Dake. Or no, I'm not sure that one is either. Alright. So that's pretty much it on that article. It's all pretty interesting stuff though. Obviously, we would probably see some of these super villains. Because, like, if it's this popular, then obviously it's going to drop on VeVe, probably. Except for these... I'm not sure what these two are, Dakin and Implate. What do you think of stopping VeVe NFTs from getting the kind of values we are seeing in Axie Infinity? Well, we have so much more, and we are undervalued right now, so maybe that's why. Because we are at, let's take a look at here. Actually, let's just go to CoinGecko. Go to NFT and coins, Axie Infinity. So Axie Infinity, man, is, they're at 2 billion now. They were, like, down, like, 9 or 10 or lower. So they've pumped hard, man. They've pumped super hard. Let me turn this music down. Can't even hear myself talk. They pumped super hard this past month or two. Really this past month. More like the past couple weeks. Chili's has had its day earlier this year. Engine Coin has kind of had its like day slash like year. I mean, Engine Coin's very OG. Flow is pretty new, but we know that they're Dapper Labs. Decentraland. Look who's right after Decentraland. Ecomi. Ecomi will have its day. It has not had its day, and it's reached a penny. That's not its day. All right, I'm telling you right now. That is where's my charts? Where's my coin gecko? All right. There will probably be a day where it's very possible that Ecomi is going to overtake the this NFT top 10 right here on CoinGecko. All right. Once they start rolling out more features, we haven't even seen a lot of features roll out yet. Axie Infinity has like the game, right? They have the game, the catch, the breeding. Ecomi, we just have the NFTs. So just imagine when we have, let's say, the games, the gamification on the app, all of these additional new features coming soon to the app, the desktop, browser or whatever. Just imagine when all that comes to fruition. This will go up quite a bit, all right? This will go up quite a bit. Anything under $1 billion is cheap. Cheap. Okay? Cheap. Good. Just take a look at Snapchat. Snapchat stock. All right? I'm doing this because I'm trying to easily wrap your head around the possibilities, okay? 73 a share. Market cap 116 billion. Look where it was September, let's see, last year. It was only at $21 basically per stock. Actually, I had Snapchat when it first came out right around here. Probably should have held on to some. 75, 73. Why is that? Why does Snapchat keep going up despite Facebook copying it? Instagram copying it? Could it be because they are an augmented reality company? Or a technology company? I can tell you this much, they don't sell NFTs. They don't have a secondary marketplace. 116 billion, okay? Market cap. Just Snapchat. Alright? Obviously, Snapchat's a big deal. There's a lot of users. It is a technology. It's a tech company, right? I'm just trying to show you guys a little bit of the potentiality that Ecomi and VeVe has. All right, under $1 billion. Earlier, I used that example. I think Snapchat was at 80 billion. Okay, it's a lot of B's, man. That's a lot of X's that could be involved. Multipliers. All right, in Ecomi. Who knows what they introduce as utility? Whatever they do in the future. So we'll see, man. That's all I really got for this video, or this stream rather. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys so much, because at this point I'll just ramble on and seem like I'm just saying the same points kind of over and over. But yeah, man, Spider-Man, it's coming to Disney Plus, it's coming into Disney Channel, and Disney Junior. Got the Okex listing. What is I wonder what Ecomi is ranked right now. Like, if Shiba Inu can be ranked 38, and so can Axie. Ecomi got this, man. What is Ecomi ranked right now? Let's take a look. 107. It's been in the top 100, I think like the top 80 a few times. It's just a matter of time. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Takes man was great. Spider-Man coming to VeVe. Yeah. Let's get it. It's coming to VeVe, coming to Disney Plus, coming to Disney. Oh, another thing I wanted to note is, let's go to Twitter. Last thing I'll note, last takeaway, is check out Bob Iger, or Robert Iger, if you will. Okay. If you don't know who Robert Iger is, let's take a look at who he is. This guy was taking a picture next to, look at this, you can see the Bored Ape Yacht Club, graffiti back there. Look at this, he's taking a picture next to an NFT.
Can you get there next to her?
You guys know who this is? Look at this, taking a picture next to this NFT, this pixelated one. How much more excited do you think he's going to be taking a picture next to a Thor or a Spider-Man NFT? Okay, executive chairman of the Walt Disney Company. Mic drop. Okay. Right there, standing next to a pixelated Venetian. Venetians are cool. I'm not saying they're not cool. I'm just saying, do you think he's going to take a picture next to an augmented reality Spider-Man? Okay. Yeah, pretty sure he is. Mr. Disney, right? He was the CEO. He actually stepped down because once the whole worldwide event happened, right, the pandemic, he stepped down because, you know, he had to do what he had to do. But he's the executive chairman at the Walt Disney Company. Guy's a big deal, man. Guy is a big deal. Okay? Look at this. Retweets Marvel, the TVA. Pretty sure he's aware that Marvel is on VeVe. Okay? Just saying. So if you don't think we have Disney, I don't know. I don't know what you think. But I know this guy knows what he, you know, he knows if he knows what crypto Venetian is, I'm pretty sure he knows about VeVe. Okay? Alright, I'm off my soapbox, guys. That's all I got for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys take away some golden nuggets out of this video. How much a big deal everything is going on here in August. David, you said August, all caps. I think he meant it. Alright, I think he meant it. So he said, thank you guys for waiting till August. So I get a lot of you guys get nervous and you guys get a little fear, uncertainty, and doubt, aka FUD. But come on, guys. Take a chill pill. Enjoy the ride, because we going to the moon. Alright, so strap in. Put your tray tables down or up. In upright position. And get ready for launch. Okay? Make sure your OMI bags are packed. So we going back to our home, which is the moon, baby. 90% sure VeVe has Disney. Oh yeah. I'm talking about the CEO, this guy just stepped down like not even a year ago, basically. Pretty sure he's going to know about that VeVe. Marvel, as big of a brand as Marvel is doing NFTs, you better believe Bob Iger knows about VeVe. Alfred Kahn, the in the licensing Hall of Fame, Bob Iger knows, man. This guy knows. He didn't become the CEO of Disney for, you know, without a, you know, he knows his stuff. All right. Marvel owns Disney. Okay, that's all you need to know. Spider-Man is coming to Disney Plus and the Disney Channel. All right. I don't know what else you guys want. A lot of people are, a lot of these larger YouTubers are finally finally have seen enough to where they want to do some content, right? They said, okay, Marvel announced, I'm in. All right, you see these bigger YouTubers with 100,000, maybe 1 million subscribers, whatever, finally are saying, okay, we've seen enough. This is a big deal. All right. Well, they've known it's a big deal. They just didn't want to put their neck out there, right? But shout out to all the smaller YouTubers, man, that have been producing content daily. Look at this. All this VeVe content right here, man. That's just I told you so, right there. That's I told you so content. All right. But shout out to the rest of the community, man. A lot of people that have done the videos, the content out there, put in that sweat equity to build up their VeVe channel. Shout out to everybody, man. All right, this is just the beginning, or this is just the tip of the iceberg, man. When can we expect new users? It's slowly growing, bro. I mean, you're gonna wish there wasn't new users if you're collecting OMI and NFTs. I'm just telling you right now. I don't know when your VeVe birthday was, but mine was in like February. March 1st, technically. I was actually cutting a video in February and should have just released it in February. But nonetheless, March 1st, I believe, was my VeVe birthday. Wish I bought more resos. I mean, 5,000 users back then when I joined. Now there's like 400,000. It's only August. We're still in the same year. It's still the same year. If that's the increase in the pace we're going at, I mean, come on. Let's get real. They'll come, man. And yeah, it's gonna get crazy. Just wait till the news cycle again is saying NFTs, NFTs, NFTs. All right, because right now it's kind of like it's going in cycles, right? So just wait till the news cycle. I'm talking about like CNBC. I'm talking about the big news cycle. All right, just wait till that is pumping NFTs all over again and talking about Marvel. All right, talking about Marvel dropping. Sure, there's like publications out there, but I'm talking about the real news cycles that get new users involved. Just wait till that type of marketing hits. That free marketing, and VeVe starts pumping out that real stuff. Yeah, man. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Wait until the app hits China and India. Yeah. Yeah, the Asian market is no joke. Okay? Wait till there's blind boxes on the app at an affordable price. And it's global. International type stuff, okay? Multi-million of users. It's a global app. All right, global app. Talking about millions of users. That's all I got for this stream, man. Not sure what OBL is doing right here, but shout out to you. See, me folks could do some something. There you need this. All right, but that's all I got, man, for this video. One last look here. Price holding kind of firm. We'll see. Worst case scenario, if you're an OMI holder, more tokens are going to be burnt off. That's a good thing for you. Okay? It's a good thing for you to hodl. Learn how to do diamond hands anyways in the process. Turn you into an investor. It's a good thing. It's good for your life. This is not financial advice, by the way. This is an entertainment only. Okay? Full disclosure. Hire a financial advisor if you want that financial advice. This ain't no financial advice. This is entertainment only. Should I buy more OMI or will it dip after Spiderman? Shoot, I hope it dips after Spiderman. I'll pick some more up. I don't know, man. It's the news right now is definitely have pumped it up a little bit, as you can obviously tell. It's a lot of green bars, but relatively speaking, it's decent green bars. Spider-Man's a big brand, man. There's no telling what can happen, but honestly, you know, you're in this buy zone anyways. Like, look at this. Like, it was supported right in here. It found support really above the lows. And now it literally like looks like it bounced off of these previous resistant levels. So we could see it, man. I mean, you're still in like a buy area. I mean, it just depends on what your risk tolerance is. So I'm not going to tell you one thing or the other because I don't know your financial situation. I'm just telling you to look at the chart, make a wise, educated decision on your own, or seek financial advice from a financial advisor. Man, I bought OMI at 0.0032. I mean, I wish I bought it down here. The way funds move, they can move a little bit slower than I like, but long term, look at this penny. You think I'm gonna lose here? I don't think so. Alright, that's all I got though. By the way, follow me on Twitter, man. Shout out to you guys for following me on Twitter. We've got 3,300 people, followers. I appreciate every single one of you, man. Thank you for every single one of my subscribers here on the channel as well. Thinking about doing maybe a giveaway here pretty soon. I don't know what. Maybe if I could get a couple of... It depends on what edition sizes are Spider-Man and things like that. So we'll see. We'll check on that. We'll check on, you know, if I can cop a couple of those, and I'll be thinking about giving away possibly Spider-Man. It just depends on edition sizes and things like that. But I do believe I will be giving that away on Twitter and announcing maybe like the winner on YouTube. So you do want to subscribe if you have not already, and also follow me on Twitter for those that are interested in future upcoming giveaways. All right. But that's all I got, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, and thank you so much. Peace, love, VeVe. Get your Pop Visley shirt, popvisley.com. Support a very cool community member in the process. It's not Spider-Man, it's the beginning of Marvel. Exactly. Besides 2D's going to make some shockwaves. What's up, Kyle? Yo, what's up, Crypto Keeper? Long time no see. I'm just ending the stream, so you have to catch that replay, but appreciate you for hopping in. Peace, love, VeVe, guys. Be like an NFT, be authentic. I'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll get somebody on the stream. We will see. But man, what exciting news, man. What exciting news. And I'm super pumped, man. I'm super pumped about drop day already. I'm going to tell you that right now. Can't wait to stream that. Olympic US basketball game in an hour. Ooh, who are they playing? Might have to watch that. I saw they blew out, I think it was they blew out Iran last week. Of course, I haven't been like keeping super up to date to it, so I haven't seen a bunch. Thanks for all the info. Orion, crypto trader, OG in the house. Thank you, Orion. Appreciate you, my man, my OG man. One of the OG followers here. Community members as well. Spain, okay. Ooh, that's going to be a good game. Spain's usually pretty good at basketball. All right, man. Well, that's all I got. I appreciate you guys. Maybe I'll go watch some basketball, some U.S. Olympic team stuff. And by the way, NFL PA's around the corner. For those of you guys that are new, maybe you forgot. Maybe you're an OG and you just forgot. NFL PA, man, it's August. NFL's about to start up pretty soon. Just saying. Todd McFarlane, collectibles, just saying. Todd McFarlane took over DC, pretty much, DC Direct, the physical collectible line. You know he'd be coming on that VeVe too. Alright? It's right around the corner. We're just getting started, baby. We're just getting started. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Todd McFarlane Toys, man, let's see if I can pull it up. McFarlane.com. Look at this. McFarlane Toys plus DC Direct. Alright. He's doing big moves, my man. My peeps, I mean. He's got his gold label collectibles right here. He's got a new Todd designed by him. Like, he designed this Batman. This is a gold label Batman. Gold label collection. That one's going to be nice to have. It's like limited editions as well. Anyways, that's right around the corner, man. Alright. I'll leave you guys with all that, man. Blessings to all you guys. Much love and peace to all you guys. This is literally, look at this. I don't know what I'm listening to. It's literally called Sleepyhead. That soundtrack. Alright, we'll end it on that. I'll see you guys in the next stream, in the next video. Peace.